Hi Art Explorium, my name is Chloe. Today I'm going to show you how to make these fun paper flowers. The materials you will need are paper, glue, and scissors. First, let's make the petals of the flower. I want my flower to be red, so I'm using red paper. Start off by folding your paper in half. Make sure to crease your folds. Then, fold the right and left sides so that they end up in the middle where the center crease is. Afterwards, fold your paper hot dog style. You should end up with a total of 8 sections. Now, cut along the crease lines you made. It will be quicker to cut if you stack the pieces on top of each other after each cut. After you have 8 pieces of paper, stack them up and cut it once more, in half, hamburger style. You will end up with 2 stacks of 8. Because you only need 1 stack to make a flower, you can set the other one aside to use later. To start shaping the flower petal, we will need to first cut off the bottom right corner. Then continue cutting counterclockwise to create an egg shape. The top of the petal should be rounded, but the bottom should have a straight edge. Next, we need to make a small cut in the middle of the petal, starting from the straight edge side. You want the cut to end around halfway through the petal. We will then glue the flaps together to give the petal some more shape. Put glue on top of one of the flaps and fold the other one over it. Firmly press it down to let the glue dry. You can cut off the excess paper afterwards. Do this for all of your petals. Now we will glue the petals together to create one flower. Put glue on around half of the petal and then put another one on top so that they overlap. I find that it is easier to connect the petals into a flower if you do them in groups. Here I have 2 sets of 3 petals, which we will glue together to create one flower. Your flower might already look good to go. But if you see that there is some extra space in the middle, you can make another 1 to 2 flowers to put inside the bigger one. This will give it more dimension and color. The instructions to make the flowers are the same, but when cutting out the initial petal shape, make them smaller than you did for your first one. After you do that, you can glue them onto one another. Make sure that the largest flower is at the bottom. Now that we have our flower done, we can make a stem. Here I'm going to cut out a rectangle shape off of this piece of green paper. Then, starting from the upper right hand corner, start rolling it down diagonally. Keep the paper fairly tight so that the stem stays together. When you reach the end of the paper, glue it down to the rest of the stem. Next, we need to cut off the 2 ends of the stem, and then make 3 cuts around one end. This is where we will attach the stem to the flower. Lastly, we can make the leaves. Take your green paper once more and cut out a rectangle shape. Fold the rectangle in half and cut out a leaf shape. The pointy end should be on the side which opens up. Now, on the side with the closed end, cut out a mini triangle in the middle. Open up the leaf and stick the stem into the diamond-shaped hole. On the top of the inside, apply some glue so that it sticks to the stem. For the bottom flap, apply some glue on the outside and stick it to the back of the stem. Now you're finished. If you want, you can write a note inside the leaf and give it to someone. We would love to see pictures of your own paper flowers, so send them in if you make one. For more art content, check out the Art Explorium website, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. Thanks for watching!